Well, all right. Believe it or not, this is part two. That's right. I'm going to give you part two right now. I hope you watched part one. It'll sort of set you up for what he's about to say in this next episode. Definitely going to take 3 episodes to get it all in. So with no further ado, part two is happening right now with O'Neal Larkin.
But I have seek a peaceful and a quiet place, as God said, and I prayed and asked God to give me 15 more years. Mm-hmm. So I told the audience that, and everybody looked surprised. So I had a gentleman told me, he said, don't worry about it. He said, if anybody received what God gave him, it's you. You will live 15 more years. So
that would be you.
I have a lot to do, and I know it won't be Thanksgiving this year with the pandemic, but I have so many people calling me, Neil, we want to get you some toys for your Christmas, but I'm really undecided. But I kind of made my mind up a couple of nights ago that maybe that 15 years that I asked for, maybe God may let me do something with this pandemic for the families of people with kids who really cannot afford it. So I've had some organization call and say, hey, we're going to get you some toys regardless. So I may just not get in the Santa suit and come in on a fire truck or a motorcycle crew or a bass boat. Every year I come in and Santa is something different. I said, but maybe this year I may just set my yard up and allow families or just select families to come and give out so they'll have something for their kids, because so many people is out of work, don't have money, but Christmas is a part of giving. So I'm going to call on Mike to be a part, and the way I see it now, I just had a call yesterday, said, Neil, we getting in some toys, say, but you know you're on our list. So I'm grateful to Michael. I'm honored to God. My faith and my belief is God. And that'll never change in me, because I believe in giving. I never did no drugs in my life, and I never drank. I quit smoking 20-some-odd years ago. So I think if anybody got a chance to do those 15 more years, I ask for it's me. So whatever this means to Michael, it means a lot to me. I'm grateful for everyone who was a part and still is a part of my life. And I hold no animosity in my heart for nothing but the truth, the belief, and in helping. And I'm grateful for Michael.
Now you hear this man speak and preach to y'all. He is just so concerned with others, much more than himself. He's a giver of information, of truth, of happenings. Now, he's done not just for the community golfers, but he's also, for decades, done for the children.
Yes.
We've had golf tournaments where the golfers would bring a toy, and you would dress up in a Santa Claus suit and pass those toys out to little needy kids for their Christmas. I thought that was your biggest accomplishment, is getting those kids that had no hope. I commend you for that. I'm so happy that I had to have a little bit of part in it to help and watch it from behind the curtain, not just out in the audience, but being a part of what you developed. I will never forget, and I don't want to start getting choked up because it's that important to me and the things that you've done since I've known you for almost 30 years. I thank you so much for spending time with us today. explaining to the people how golf matters to Mr. Larkin and his accomplishments. Any last words from you?
Yes, Michael. I'm grateful. Like I said, my wife has taken a beating from me come Thanksgiving and Christmas because that's my greatest focus. But I give her all the credit for being there. She really makes sure I really turn the Christmas in a way over to her because she's so fond of doing it. And I look at her and she's so sad because she don't think I'm gonna do it anymore because it's a part of her. But my stepdaughter Shanice, who just treat me as if I'm her blood father. But my wife and her family, I can say thanks to them many, many, many times. But when I look at what's coming, I realize nothing lasts forever.
Mm-hmm.
I realize that. But if it's God's will for me to do something, I know I could not sleep at night or even in the day if I didn't do something for Christmas. And the company who always give me 80 or 90 turkeys to give out to needy families and elderly people, that's definitely on it now. I just want to forgot to put in this thank you to Miss Barbara Green at HEP, who in 1978 I went over to see what all the noise was about, and her husband, Mr. Otis Green, took me under his arms. And I think he was the man who molded me to become what I have. You know, they are very important, HEP, and Miss Barbara Green, Mr. Otis been there for quite some time, but they have allowed me to give back because they receive and they make sure Neil have to give out.
Mm-hmm.
So in this, I want to say a thank you to them and to every sponsor, every business who wear the community golfer's hat. I'm very honored for that, and I'm glad you brought that up because if maybe someone in that organization, European Motors, had I seen this and I didn't mention them, I'll probably have 4 flat tires. so thanks to them and everyone who see this, who's been a part of it. I'm at peace, but I still have quite a bit yet I want to do.
This is our interview. This is from Clearwater, Florida. You just heard the truth. Neil, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, but you're part of this too. Don't leave yourself out.
I'll take a little bit. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you.
I told you he's an interesting conversationalist. I had fun speaking with him. He's quite charismatic, as they would say, and really, put it all together, and hopefully you'll enjoy the conversation I had with our icon of Clearwater, O'Neal Larkin. And like B-Man always tells you, putt him like you own him and rock the baby.
unforgettable.